agree that it is important to be able to recognize health problems by the smallest signs. This allows you to start treating them in time. Is it possible to look in the mirror and know what's wrong with your body? It turns out, yes. Today we'll tell you about the signs on your face that can help you recognize diseases. You will also learn from this video what can cause these diseases and how to treat them. The face is the mirror of the body. Why look at your face to detect signs of diseases of internal organs? Every morning we look in the mirror and changes on the face are the easiest to notice. What should we pay attention to? The first sign is alopecia. If your hair began to fall out, it indicates an excess of dihydrotestosterone. You can reduce it by eating foods rich in zinc. In particular, pumpkin seeds and tea. If the hair falls out on the eyebrows, however, it is a sure sign of hypothyroidism, a disease associated with iodine deficiency. Look at the condition of your eyes. Their redness can indicate liver problems, and redness and discomfort on the inside of the eyelids can indicate insulin resistance and pre-diabetic condition. High carbohydrate intake is the culprit for this condition. Cataract is a dangerous eye disease in which the lens becomes cloudy and visual acuity is lost. The reason for these changes is the sensitivity of the lens to oxidation caused by steroids, chemicals, and a high carbohydrate diet. Cataracts develop particularly quickly in vitamin A and antioxidant deficiencies. In the early stages of the disease, a fat-soluble version of vitamin B1, a substance called benfotiamine, helps cope with it. If you notice dark circles under your eyes, it is an indicator of problems with skin pigmentation, which begins as a result of insulin resistance. This may also be indicated by bags under the eyes or puffiness on top of the eyes, as well as puffiness of the face. Often impaired absorption of sugars is accompanied by reduced kidney function. That is why the body is not excreted well enough water, and there are bags. So how to cope with this problem? In addition to reducing the number of carbohydrates in the diet, interval fasting is effective, which allows you to unload the body. The signs that everyone pays attention to are acne, blackheads, and oily skin. Blackheads indicate a vitamin D deficiency. To get rid of it, you need to spend more time in the sun and take supplements with this vitamin. Our oily skin is due to an excess of androgens, which provokes the activity of sebaceous glands. To solve this problem, men need to take more zinc, and women also need to pay attention to their ovaries, because this skin condition is associated with polycystic ovary syndrome. By the way, when there is an excess of androgens, women begin to grow facial hair. This indicator is also worth paying attention to. Acne occurs when there is a lack of zinc, the reserves of which can be depleted due to carbohydrate digestion disorders. Cracks in the corners of the mouth, which appear particularly often in the cold season, show a deficiency of vitamin B2. This can also cause cracked heels. And the lack of this vitamin appears due to the fact that our diet has become too much refined white flour, which loses vitamins during processing. Red cheeks are a symptom of rosacea or, as doctors call it, Cushing's syndrome. This condition occurs when cortisol levels are high. To reduce it, antibiotics are prescribed to balance the microflora by suppressing pathogens. But why go such a radical way, if you can use natural antibiotics: garlic, oregano, thyme, sage? And in addition to these, a particularly useful product that is both probiotic and prebiotic. We're talking about sauerkraut. Gray or brown pigmentation of the skin indicates melasma, that is, an excess of estrogen. This is caused by hormones, birth control pills, and plastic from our environment. How to solve the problem? You need to eat more cruciferous vegetables. For example, cabbage, radish, and rutabaga, as well as seaweed, which is rich in iodine. Everyone has heard about the importance of omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. But not everyone knows that ideally the body should have equal amounts of them. If you have a lot of omega-6 and not enough omega-3, the skin around your nose and ears begins to peel. Stabilize the ratio of acids will help to consume cod liver oil and oily fish. It is also worth limiting fried foods in the diet to reduce omega-6 acid levels. If the problem is not addressed, over time it can lead to dry and inflamed skin and the development of chronic dermatitis. Herpes rashes on the lips are external manifestations of the virus, which appears against a background of a weakened immune system. In order to overcome herpes exacerbation and return it to remission stage, you need to eat garlic and products rich in zinc. As you can see by the state of the face, you can recognize a lot of serious diseases. Most of them are related to problems with the absorption of carbohydrates due to their excess in our diet. Have you ever recognized a health problem from the condition of your face? Tell us in the comments.